You have to change your habits if you want to change your life. Hello, my name is Zoe. Welcome back to my channel where we discuss ways that we can heal and grow to create the life of our dreams. So feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and join this community where we create a safe space to journey through this life together. Energy is fire. Conversation is right. There are only 24 hours in a day. How do you choose to spend them? If you're lucky enough, 8 hours goes to making sure that we get proper rest. And then for a lot of us, 8 hours goes to working a job. And that's not even including the commute, the getting ready, and whatever else you need to do to prepare yourself to go into work. So in modern day society, realistically, we only have about 6 hours to make sure that we're aligning to and creating the life of our dreams. And then you only have about 2 hours if you spend 4 hours on the couch binge watching TV shows. So unless you're studying to become a director, an actress, or filmographer, and you're actually looking at those shows to study how to make that happen, then we are no longer going to be sitting on the couch for 4 hours straight every day binge watching shows. We can do that every once in a while, but this is about changing your habits so that you can create the life that you want to live. To me, changing your habits doesn't have to be some big, overproductive, strenuous thing that you need to do to make your life happen. It can be very small daily tasks and actions that you take to make sure that you're consistently aligning to your goals and to your dreams. I like to wake up in the morning and make myself a cup of lemon water before I start my day, before I have coffee, before I do anything else. I make myself a cup of lemon water and then I go sit outside and get some sunlight. That gives me energy, that wakes my system up for the morning, that helps my digestive system for the day, that helps my mind because I'm getting this bright early morning sunlight, this good energy that helps you feel rejuvenated and awake for the day. That is a 10-minute habit that I like to include every day. So your habits don't have to be something that feels so overwhelming to where you feel like you can't do them, to where you feel like you're not going to be able to implement them in the day-to-day routine in our super busy society now. I understand that a lot of us have a lot of responsibilities, and I guess I shouldn't even say a lot of us because I don't have that many responsibilities. I don't have kids. I'm not married. It's just me. Just kidding, but that's a great thing. It's just me, and that gives me more time to focus on myself and to focus on my growth. But if you are someone who has more responsibilities and more things going on, then it is important to figure out how you can break down your day to have healthier habits, even if it's implementing 1 hour worth of something that gets you closer to where you want to be. And every day isn't going to look the same. Every day doesn't mean that you're going to be able to read 1 chapter and clean your entire house and build a business or work on a project. That's not what I mean when I say create habits. Habits are more smaller, obtainable things that you can do. The other day, I had like a 13-hour day and I was so exhausted. I wasn't in the mood to do anything. I just wanted to lay down, relax, watch a couple shows, listen to a podcast, and just get some good sleep. But instead of doing that right away, well, I actually did get in the bed and decide that I was going to do that. And then as I was laying there, I'm like, you know what? This is not productive for my growth. So instead, I decided in the middle of watching something, I was going to pause it. I wasn't even going to finish the episode. I paused it right then and there. I jumped up, I hopped in the shower, and I cleaned up my room because my room was a mess. And I knew that my next morning wasn't going to feel as productive, as motivating, because I was immediately going to wake up in this environment that didn't contribute to my growth, that didn't contribute to me being productive or staying motivated. Because the first thing I would do when I woke up is look around and go, well, shit, I have to clean my room, instead of being able to wake up, drink my lemon water, focus on aligning my energy for the day, do my journaling, do these small things that do help me stay motivated, get on task into what it is that I really want to do for the day. So I jumped up, hopped in the shower, cleaned up my room, and honestly, total time, this probably took me like 25 minutes. I didn't do a deep clean. I didn't shower for a half an hour. I didn't do some crazy night routine because I knew I was already tired. So instead, I took a quick shower, washed my hair, cleaned my room, took out the trash, did the dishes, whatever the case was, and this took me about 25 minutes. And then when I actually went to lay down, relax for the night, I felt like I could relax more because I knew that the day felt more accomplished with me doing those last little bit of things that I needed to do before ending the night. And I knew that the next morning was going to feel great because I would wake up in a clean space, which clears your mind and allows you to be more productive. You don't need to have 15 habits that you feel like you need to do every single day. You can have 1 or 2, 3, however many you can implement in your day, and they don't have to be so long to where you can't achieve them. I start my mornings, they're like 30-minute mornings. They don't take me a long time. It doesn't overwhelm me, but it's enough to where I know that if I do that every morning, I am consistently aligning with where it is that I want to be because I'm implementing that every morning. And if I skip a morning, then that's okay. The next morning and the following morning, I'm going to make sure I get consistent with it again. Something else that I recently just started implementing was actually getting ready for the day. I used to be very big and just like lounging in my pajamas because I work in the evening time. So just like lounging in my pajamas, leaving my glasses on, not doing my hair, just kind of having like a messy morning. And then I started thinking to myself, because what happened was I took a random store trip and I was not ready. My hair was not done. And then what happened? I didn't feel as good about myself. I didn't feel as confident when I went out into the world because I didn't have that habit of waking up and getting ready for the day. So now a part of my morning routine is waking up, getting ready for the day. That way, no matter what happens, what the day brings me, if the president wants to invite me, we're not going to see the president. But, if I have an important lunch that I want to go to, or I need to go to the store, or I have anything that I want to do, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I don't need to say, okay, give me a minute. I have to get ready and take time out of whatever it is that I'm trying to do just so that I can get ready. Instead, I'm already ready to move forward with the day. This is why when you are creating habits, it's so important to have a morning and night routine. And I actually think it's really good to have a midday routine as well. Sometimes my midday routine equals sitting down for 30 minutes and doing nothing. Why? Because I need a reset. I need to reset my brain. If I've been at a task for 6 hours and focused for 6 hours and I know I have 6 more hours to go, well, I kind of need that break in the middle of the day. So that midday routine can be something easy. Take a break. Sit down and relax for a minute. Maybe go on a walk, get some sunlight, re-energize your energy. That way you can keep going and continue to feel productive and continue to feel like you're getting somewhere. And again, your routines do not have to be overwhelming. Your morning routine could be very simple for yourself. Make it work for how your life operates. Make it work with your schedule. Make it work with the other things that you know may take priority over going to the gym for 2 hours, or may take priority over doing a 3-hour morning routine. It doesn't mean don't set aside time for the things that are important to you that you would really like to implement, but especially if you're just starting out with creating new habits and trying to get into a system, start slow. Start slow and then lead into bigger habits, bigger steps, longer routines. Your night routine can be simple. Do a nice cleanup before you go to bed. That way you wake up to a clean space in the morning so that your mind is clear and ready to go for the day. Have a 30-minute morning routine. Have an hour morning routine. Set your alarm 30 minutes back to where it is now. That way you can go on a walk or get yourself ready for the day or implement a small yoga or stretch session while you get your mind ready for the day ahead. I think we've become completely consumed with the idea that you have to do so much more to align with your dreams. If you're able to do more, that may get you where you want to be faster, but do what you can regardless because that'll still get you where you want to be, even if it takes a little bit longer. There is no rush. So create your habits based off of the life that you already live and how it works for you, knowing that by implementing these bits and pieces, you will get to where it is that you want to be, and you'll wake up one day and be able to focus more on the thing you need to focus on because you implemented habits that work for you, and then eventually some of these habits start to become quicker and you can get them done a lot faster. My morning journaling used to take me like 35 minutes. Now it's like a 10-minute session to where I just write down what I'm thinking, set some goals for the day, write down a little gratitude list, and then boom, I'm on to the start of my day. I feel good, my head is clear, and I'm ready to go. This is also along the same lines of creating systems, not routines, because your routine is something that you need to get yourself in the mode of doing at the beginning. So it is a morning routine, it is a night routine. And then it's a system that you just implement and make sure you have time for every single day. The system of me journaling every single day, it's not necessarily a morning routine anymore. It's a system. It's something that I do every single day to keep myself aligned. no matter what. Even if I wake up later that day, even if I only have like 5 minutes to do so. It's something that I consistently do because I know that it's going to get me where I want to be. It's not just a morning routine that I need to try to stick to. It's a system that aligns for my life and will help me get to where it is that I'm trying to go. And you need to do the same thing when you're creating those habits. Don't just think about all the biggest things that you want to accomplish and do. Think of what it is that you need to do and accomplish right now to make smaller steps. If you're just way in the future at a point in time that maybe isn't so realistic for you to start implementing those things on a day-to-day, then look at it where you are now and where the next phase that you want to be, how you want to create that lifestyle for yourself. If you want to start working out, but you don't have an hour and a half to go to the gym, then start with 20 minutes stretching in your own room. Start with 20 minutes doing small exercises in your own space. Because again, your habits create your lifestyle. And when you can find a way to start making your habits a little more productive, a little more conducive to your growth, you will start to see that each day you are aligning to and creating the life of your dreams. And one day you'll wake up and you'll have lost 15 pounds, or you'll be stronger, or you'll have a different learning skill because you decided that was most important in your life at the moment, so you took 20 minutes a day to learn that new skill. Or you'll feel healthier because you knew that to become the version of you that you wanted to become, you needed to start making a healthy meal, or you need to start meal planning more. If your habits consist of sitting around and wasting your life scrolling or watching TV, or really not doing anything that serves you and that's productive to your dreams, then you're going to wake up 6 months from now and you're going to be exactly where you are now. But if your habits are more revolved around the things that you want to see and achieve, then you're going to wake up 6 months from now and you will start to see those things, even if it's just on a small scale. And that'll push you to go even further. That'll push you to do even more. That'll push you to become even greater. Try not to look at your dreams as one big picture that you want to achieve, and instead look at them as smaller pieces of the puzzle that create the puzzle. Successful people have morning and night routines. They cannot go throughout their day with just a bunch of random thoughts in their head and no clear way on how they're going to do it. They cannot go about their day just completely in the ebb and flow of life and allowing themselves to be pushed and pulled whatever direction it takes them. Of course you want to flow, of course you want to go along with life, but you also want to get ahead of life and get ahead of yourself as much as you can and implement those healthy habits and routines to keep you on track, to keep you on the right path. The life of your dreams aligns to you when you align to it. So the only way to do that is to take action towards those dreams. And we're all gonna have off days. Don't feel bad about your off days. Let them be off. Let yourself feel wacky. Today, I did not feel the best, and honestly, I spent a lot of my time resting. I kind of needed to. That's okay, because as soon as I got up and I started to feel a little bit more energized, I started to do things that allowed me to feel more energized. Got up, moved around a little bit, made myself a nice cup of turmeric tea, golden milk honey, and started moving my energy more to align with my dreams. I didn't get everything done that I wanted to get done today, but I got something done. Here I am right now, creating the habit of sitting down and recording and talking and still implementing the things that I want to implement before I go to sleep, before I go throughout the week. Maybe it's not done, uploaded, and published exactly at 5 p.m. on Sunday, but if you can still see this message and I can still get it out there, then that's the important thing to me. So allow yourself to be off, but allow yourself to be on more. At the end of the day, life is not going to wait for you to be ready. You just have to start doing things that get you ready, that get you to the point of being ready. And that doesn't happen overnight. So have patience with yourself. Take your time when you need to take your time. Go with the flow when you need to go with the flow. And follow your habits. Listen to yourself. Listen to your routines. Look at what you wrote down. Look at the things that you said that you're going to implement. And implement them. Do them. Because that's how you create the life of your dreams. So wake up a little bit earlier so that you can align your energy for the day and get a good routine going before you start your day. Spend a little time before you go to bed setting yourself up for success for the next day. Cleaning your space, relaxing your mind and body, just making your environment more conducive to your growth, and drink more water because you know you need to. And implement those habits slowly. Do not try to tell yourself that starting tomorrow, you're going to now do 10 things and spend those other 6 hours outside of work and sleep completely productive. That is not realistic. Decide that for the next week or 2 weeks straight, you're going to wake up 30 minutes early. And with that 30 minutes early, what do you need to do to make your energy right for the day? What do you need to do to get a little bit closer to your goals? Do that for 2 weeks straight. Do that for 3 weeks straight. Do that for however long you need before you feel ready to implement the next thing. Or if you can get 2 small habits going in, decide you're going to wake up 30 minutes early, and decide 30 minutes before bed you're going to align your energy so that you do feel like you're set up for success the next day. Decide that you're going to brush your teeth at night before you go to bed. Decide that you're going to go on a walk in the middle of the day to recuperate your energy. Decide that you're going to spend an hour less scrolling on social media and instead learn about something new. Do the small things to get to where you want to be. Implement the small habits, because you will be amazed at the difference you see within yourself when you stick to it and when you actually go forward with these habits and commit to them, dedicate to them. We don't always feel like doing things that we know are good for us, but do them anyways. The other day, I did not feel like cleaning up. I did not feel like showering. I did not feel like aligning my energy. And then I did them and I felt so much better. We may not feel like doing them, but when we do them, the difference is kind of unbelievable how much better you feel, even if it's only a 20-minute routine. So I'm going to give you guys a little homework assignment so that you can start implementing something new. So your homework for today is to figure out what routine, what habit you can start implementing. Don't make it too big to where you can't do it. Don't make it unrealistic. Make it something easily obtainable and stick to it. So comment down below what habits you guys are going to be starting this week, and I want you to do it. I want you to decide. You're going to do it. Whatever habit you write, whatever habit you tell yourself, go forward with it. Be consistent. Let us know what you're planning on doing, what you're planning on implementing, how long you plan on doing it. It's said that it takes 21 days to create a habit, but I really think it takes months of consistency and dedication, and knowing that even if you fall off, you're going to get back to it and you're going to continue following your dreams, following that habit, going after your goals, and chasing the life that you want to live for yourself. I really hope this video helps you today feel a little bit more motivated and inspired to create habits so that you can live the life that you want to live. And if so, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe for more content to come, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! I hope that wasn't out of focus the whole time. Was that out of focus? Was that out of focus the whole time? Was I in focus or was it out of focus? What do you think? What do you think? I don't know. What do you think? I guess you don't think you'd know because you were watching. Awkward. Here's to creating the life of your dreams, honey. Create those habits. Live that life. Align your goals and your dreams to your daily actions and do it consistently. I'm not on drugs, just on turmeric tea and matcha too. I needed the matcha. I was exhausted today. You know, sometimes it'd be like that. Yes, I had caffeine at 7 p.m. Fight me. What are you going to do? You can probably hear all the noise from me moving this mic. So, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Open my